Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? I apologize that I am still on this character, but I wanted to get Mob Psycho out as soon as possible, so we're just gonna beat this and get right into the next arena right after it. So sorry about that. I just am impatient. But yeah, guys, Mob Psycho this week. Oh my lord. We are truly seeing a side of Mob that I've been begging for. Like, these are the things I wanted Mob to experience. These are the things that I feel like Mob was missing in all of the experiences that we've had thus far. And that is just his own opinion, his own way of seeing things. He's such a quiet kid that when you finally hear him actually express himself, it's so like important every time. And that's mainly because this week's episode shows us that not only does he believe that if you continuously push something's boundaries, if you keep pushing something and trying to get it to do what exactly you expect it to do or what you see it doing, it could all blow up back in your face, even worse than what you had initially hoped to make it be capable of doing. And that was pretty much the case with Mob this week. And going from like 27% all the way up to 67 is not the fastest jump in the like his percentage we've seen, but it's pretty freaking close. Okay, like from him having like a full-on normal day where people show up and try to mess with them and all this stuff pops off because he doesn't want to fight back and uses powers against them. Now, instead of that just kind of happening and him finishing it off by himself in the sense of either he, caves and does what the people want or he just goes on with his day, that wasn't the case anymore because he has so many different people that will stand up and try to defend him. Dimple literally goes at this bully guy two separate times alone, and then his team of freaking bodybuilders show up and they start pushing, like pressing the situation even more too. So it's one of these situations where you're just like, holy crap, like Mob's got friends and they're not friends any humans really want to mess with. Like even the thug who was looking for tea poison or whatever is pretty convinced that Mob should have no problems with any of these people. And I love that aspect of them just continuously iterating that, like, you're so strong, why are you even dealing with this as a problem? Like, why is this something hard for you? And even his brother showing up was another reason why these guys just didn't have a chance at all, man. Like they're just getting toyed with pretty much. So with all that being said, I honestly think that if anybody's going to give Mob a run for his money, it's gonna be either some really random spirit that's just gonna make really powerful, or it's gonna be some other sidekick who just shows up out of nowhere and threatens anybody that Mob likes, because the more and more people that Mob has in his circle, the more people he's going to be emotional if it ever comes down to them losing their lives or losing any certain types of parts of who they are, or just being attacked in general. Like, Mob is not about that life. He will destroy you. And I thought that aspect of just what his character is becoming is very, very dope. So looking very, very sorry, very, very, and very, very I'm looking very forward to it, though, because to be honest, I never really expected Mob's character to change within this next season. So to see him kind of changing his thought process, and what I mean by thought process is he straight up sees spirits who want to live the exact same type of life as humans mainly do, you know, and for him to straight up then destroy that would mean he's just doing it because he can, or he's doing it because other people are literally telling him to and he doesn't want to. So why is he going to still go through with something that only he supposedly has the power to do at this moment? Um, and I love that aspect of him even questioning it, even though he knows all of the rules that come with, you know, being with this guy as a, you know, as your master and stuff like that. You're supposed to, the customers come first and all this other stuff. But once you really think about it, it's up to Mob. Like, Mob should make that final call. And if it came down to Mob this week, he probably would have been a side of the spirits. He probably would have destroyed these people who brought him out here, seeing how they came out earlier. He noticed the presence before left, and when they saw the picture, that's what brought him back. So not only did he already know about these spirits and get like a kind of a feeling that they weren't evil already, he then had to come back and almost be forced to take out something that he knew didn't pose a threat to them the first time they came. So why are they gonna take him out now, you know? So I love that aspect of Mob growing into his character, or growing into just what he chooses to do with his power. So I guess we're just gonna have to see where that leads him as of now, because if you ask me, Mob is definitely going to be ridiculous if he comes down to hitting his 100% with some type of anger, man. That's all I really want to see, is him be like angry and that be his last emotion he expresses when hitting 100% and just going off on somebody. But you know, I'm a wisher. And with how this end of the first season happened, it's kind of hard to imagine him doing that unless something absolutely ridiculous happens. So I don't have my fingers crossed too crazily for that to pop off, but if it does, hopefully someone can handle that that much of power, like at least defend himself. Not much do much offense, but at least survive the onslaught for a minute or so until someone shows up and snaps Mob out of it or something like that. But overall, I truly recommend you guys checking out Mob Psycho. We are going to be getting, I think, another 12 episodes in this season, so that'd be 24 episodes of Mob finally being out. One Punch Man is coming out very soon, which is the same creator. So if you love how this is kind of going in the sense of storytelling, in the sense of just the building up and how the character himself is, and he kind of loses a touch of humanity, so he can see spirits and kind of started siding with spirits in this week. He's kind of in the middle of a world that only he understands, and to be forced into taking sides on one or the other is now actually something that could become problematic in Mob's future, which I thought was a very smart way of going in the direction with this character. Like, he now has quite a bit of depth within why he fights and why he might not fight, and that's always very cool and to watch and to see the reasonings why people do these things and the reasoning why they'll go 100% and try to destroy somebody. But with all that being said, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos this week, or this Monday, because holy crap, I had to work my booty off to get these ones out quickly. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or want me to check out some stuff that if I do fall in love with it as well, or if I really like it, I'll definitely add it to the channel. Or whenever there's open spots that I don't have 3 animes I need to record and talk about, they would take those spots and stuff like that. So thank you so much for the support. I will continue to be grinding on that daily grind, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys check out my previous videos. I would truly love some support on those videos. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys helped already, but I guess if you ask for help, people were more obliged to help. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. If you guys don't mind checking that stuff out, you really don't have to. I just honestly wanted to throw it out there and say, Slime's out, my new slime video, but there's videos even way before that. I drop daily videos, so if you guys wouldn't mind helping your boy out, it would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I will talk to you in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.